Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Friday morning forecast update. Did have a warm front make its way through during the overnight hours here, so waking up to temperatures that are in the upper 50s and low 60s this morning. We're at 61 in Shreveport and right around 60 degrees in Texarkana as well. We did see a few rain showers yesterday, and that will remain a possibility for us today as we do have that warmer air in place. But as far as any rainfall potential over the next, I would say, 18 to 24 hours, relatively light before that main thunderstorm threat still expected to arrive for us on Saturday morning. You can see the warm front now well north of the Arklatex here, as well as most of the rain that we're seeing across the region off to the north and northeast along that frontal boundary. But we'll continue to see the cloud cover for much of the day today. Again, we may see a few breaks in the clouds letting through a little bit of sunshine here and there, but with that warmer air in place, we are definitely seeing a little bit of fog set up this morning. Shreveport, we do have some fog in the area right now, reporting good visibility over by the airport, but definitely in the downtown area there is some fog set up, some dense fog down in Sabine and Natchitoches parishes as well as Webster Parish, and looking at visibility that has dipped just a little bit north of Interstate 30 as well. So your wind speeds this morning again should prevent any widespread fog here for the next few hours. Winds have already kicked in out of the south and southwest at about 10 miles per hour this morning, and it will turn into a breezy day. We actually do have a lake wind advisory in effect for several of our East Texas counties, especially along I-20, as your wind gusts today may be in that 20 mile per hour range. And there's your highs this afternoon. Should be a comfortable day temperature wise after starting out in the 60s this morning. Most of us winding up in the 70s this afternoon, forecasting 76 for both Shreveport and Texarkana. May actually have a few locations, especially across East Texas, if we do manage to see some sunshine, top out near 80 degrees or so. So again, kind of a wider look across the region here. We've been talking all week about the severe weather threat, so we do have the ingredients in place at the surface now with that warm air, kind of that breezy south wind kicking in, and there's our upper level support. That's the dip in the jet stream here that you see moving into California, and as that kind of moves across the country, approaches the Arklatex tomorrow morning, kind of all the layers in the atmosphere will line up here with the right ingredients to produce some severe thunderstorms across the region. So just kind of think of this is the outlook until 6 a.m. tomorrow. Not worried about any daylight severe storms. This will mainly be an overnight thing. That's the map you need to focus on there. That's the severe weather outlook for us 6 a.m. and after tomorrow. So all of our counties and parishes remain in that slight risk, and we do have the enhanced risk well off towards the Mississippi River there, so that's where the tornado potential will be highest tomorrow. But we will see the threat of some high wind, possibility of a few tornadoes here, and maybe some storms capable of large hail as well. So we'll go ahead and time this out for you. Again, today you see some of the light rain as we go through the morning and into the afternoon. Take the umbrella if you're worried about getting a shower on you today, but again, as far as any heavy or steady rain, out of the question pretty much for today. There's the mostly cloudy conditions tonight, and then as we get towards sunrise tomorrow, you can see some of the storms starting to pop up here across McCurtain County, maybe northeast Texas, and I would call it kind of a broken line of thunderstorms develops here. This is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and you see those storms making their way through the Texarkana area. Shreveport, it looks like maybe 8 to 10 a.m. would be the window right now. Keep in mind this could change a little bit, but all of these storms will be capable of those severe weather hazards that I mentioned. And notice this wraps up pretty quickly here as we go into early Saturday afternoon. So that's the good news. We won't be dealing with an all-day severe weather threat. So if you do have evening outdoor plans, should be just fine in most areas. And again, the clouds will return on Sunday, but we should turn in a dry day on Sunday. As far as the rainfall potential here, not much has changed with that. Most locations about a half an inch to an inch of rain with this first wave of rainfall, and we're still anticipating rainfall several days next week, but the forecast models have backed off a little bit, at least this one, on the projected rainfall totals now in that 2 to 3 inch range rather than that 3 to 4 inch range. But either way, definitely some rain on the way next week, but the mild temperatures will be sticking around for us as we get a break from the rain Sunday. Looks like the showers will return for much of the day Monday. Monday, our cold day at 60 degrees there, and then that spring-like pattern continues next week. Still looking at maybe a window for some strong to severe storms late Tuesday into Wednesday.